Move!
There's been a mistake. I lived a just life. I gave to the poor. I went to church every Sunday for 40 years. I demand to speak to...
That man was a judge. He sentenced 43 people in his career. He told himself he was fair. He was, by most measures. Charon stopped arguing with arrivals during the reign of Augustus. The boat moves regardless. This is the first rule of hell. Your opinion of yourself is the last opinion that matters here. Virgil lives here, the man who guided Dante through this place. His guide lives here, in the first circle, forever. Homer is here, Aristotle, Plato. They committed no sin. They simply arrived before Christianity existed. Dante placed them here. Then he wept. He wrote that he felt great grief with no cure. Then he moved on. He had no choice. He had designed the architecture of this place before he thought through who it would hold.
We were reading together, the story of Lancelot, how love compelled him. We were alone. We kept reading. Then we came to the passage where the knight, longing, kissed the smile he loved. Paolo kissed me then. The book that day became our undoing.
Francesca has given that speech to every soul who passes. 700 years. The book, the kiss, the undoing. She never says they were both married to other people. She never says Paolo was her husband's brother. She never says she chose it. She says the book did it. Paolo has not spoken a single word since they arrived here. Not one. Dante asked him directly. He only wept. Dante never figured out which of them understood what had happened better. The rain has never stopped. The souls stopped looking up a long time ago.
Help me! Help me!
That was Filippo Argenti. Dante knew him personally. When Dante saw him drowning here, he said, direct quote, "I wish I could see him pushed under deeper." His guide Virgil told him, that response is entirely appropriate. In hell, some hatreds are considered correct.
My party drove yours out of Florence twice. The first time, they came back. The second time, they are still gone. When the others voted to raze Florence to the ground, I stood up alone. I said, I fought to take this city, not to erase it. They listened.
My son is he not with you? If you travel these depths by your own genius, where is he? Why is he not here? He is not dead.
Farinata could see the future. All souls in the sixth circle can, but not the present. He did not know, standing in that burning tomb, that his entire family line had been erased from Florence 3 years after his death. He has been waiting for news that will never reach him. Cavalcante's son was alive, but Dante paused. He was thinking about something else. The father read the pause as death. He fell back. Dante called after him. The lid had already sealed.
Why do you break me? Have you no pity at all? We were men once. We were men. I served the Emperor faithfully. 20 years. No one was closer to him than I was. Then envy found a way into his ear. He believed it. He had me blinded in my cell. I chose not to endure the contempt. I thought dying would silence it. I was wrong about where I would end up.
Pier della Vigna was Frederick II's Chancellor, the most powerful non-royal in Europe. He destroyed his own eyes in prison, then killed himself against the wall. Every soul in this forest grew from a drop of their own blood when they fell. They will hang here until the end of time.
Is it him? Has Boniface come early? The prophecy said, I thought it would be longer. Then, who passes? Who is there?
That is Pope Nicholas III, upside down in that hole since 1280. In Dante's hell, when a new pope arrives, the previous one gets pushed deeper. Boniface VIII was still alive when Dante wrote this scene. He put his living enemy on a fixed arrival schedule. Boniface died in 1303. He is now 3 feet below Nicholas. Dante left room. The hole keeps going.
You want to know why I do this? I will tell you. Not for pity, so that it is known. They locked us in a tower, my 4 sons and I. They threw the key into the river. On the 4th day, my son Gatto fell at my feet. He said, Father, why don't you help me? He died in front of me. I watched the other 3 die after him. Then for 2 days, I kept calling their names. Then hunger did what grief could not. The man below my mouth is the one who nailed the door. Do you understand now?
Satan has not moved since the moment it fell. The wings beating, that endless, desperate motion, generate the wind that keeps the lake frozen. It has been trying to escape since before Rome was founded. Every attempt makes the walls colder. The three mouths hold Judas, Brutus, and Cassius, betrayers of a god and an empire. Satan cannot speak. Its mouths are full. Dante walked out of here. He climbed through the ice, through the earth, and emerged to see the stars again. He went on to write Purgatory, then Paradise. He died in Ravenna in 1321, 56 years old, never having returned to Florence. The exile order was formally lifted in 2008, 687 years after his death. The city council vote was not unanimous. Satan is still here.